If you took a katana to the shoulder in 1574 Japan, there were no antibiotics, no morphine, no emergency room, just the battlefield, your comrades, and hope that nature and your will could pull you through. And yet many samurai didn't just survive, they healed. So how did they do it? Samurai weren't just warriors. They were tacticians, poets, monks, and statesmen. But make no mistake, battle was savage. Katanas didn't make clean cuts. They shattered bones, tore muscles, left gaping wounds soaked in mud and blood. And the risk of infection? Enormous. There were no antiseptics, no sterile fields. Wounds were cleaned with stream water, ash, herbs, and even fire. But the secret wasn't just what they put on the wound, it was how they treated the whole person. The samurai relied on a healing system called Kampo medicine, a Japanese evolution of classical Chinese medicine. They turned to nature, roots, minerals, fungi, even sea creatures, to disinfect, reduce pain, and regenerate flesh. Take Shinko, for example. It's a purple salve made from angelica root, lithospermum, sesame oil, and beeswax. It wasn't just for comfort. It actively reduced infection and inflammation. And modern science now shows many of these herbs have antimicrobial properties. They also used Ogon, which was Baikal skullcap, with antibacterial and anti-inflammatory properties. Dio, rhubarb root, a powerful purgative that pushed toxins and inflammation out of the body. And Myoban, alum, which dried and sealed wounds. These weren't just folk remedies. They were pharmacology, centuries ahead of their time. When herbs weren't enough, they used fire. Cauterization was a standard battlefield method. Heated iron rods were used to seal arteries, prevent bleeding, and kill pathogens. This wasn't for the faint of heart. Soldiers would bite on wood, scream into the wind, or simply pass out from the pain. But it worked. And in some cases, it saved their lives. They also used powdered coral, seashell ash, and tannin-rich tree barks to coagulate blood and stop the bleeding. These tools weren't high-tech, but they were ingenious. In samurai philosophy, the body and the spirit were one. Trauma didn't just rip flesh, it also cracked the kokoro, the heart-mind. Monks would chant over the wounded. Rituals cleansed more than the body. They cleansed fear, grief, and trauma. In Shinto and Zen Buddhism, healing wasn't physical alone. It was spiritual alignment. The samurai trained for pain like they trained for war. Their code of Bushido emphasized gaman, endurance, patience, inner strength. To them, suffering wasn't something to escape. It was part of the warrior's path itself. And that belief alone, it changed how they experienced pain. Modern neuroscience shows that mindset can radically shift our pain threshold. But to the samurai, this wasn't mindset. It was soul training. So what does this have to do with you or me today? Whether you're healing from chronic illness, emotional trauma, or modern burnout, the most powerful healing tools aren't always new. They're ancient. Natural medicine, mind-body healing, and the belief that your body was made to heal. The samurai didn't separate biology from belief. And maybe neither should we. By the way, if you guys are wondering what exactly these secret formulas were, at the end of the video, I put here a free PDF of a closely guarded secret from Shaolin monks and other ancient warriors called Yunan Baiyao. So you can download that free PDF with a 7-day email series on healing with traditional Chinese medicine right below this video. If you've made it this far into the video, it probably means that this message resonates with you on a deeper level. Maybe you've tried the supplements, the herbs, the stress hacks, or lifestyle changes, and something's still missing. That's where personalized care comes in. In my private clinic in Los Angeles, I work one-on-one with people who are done guessing. People who are ready to get to the root cause of their anxiety, insomnia, burnout, or chronic fatigue. This isn't a generic protocol. It's custom, classical East Asian wisdom and medicine designed for your body. So if you want to work with me one-to-one, just go to dralexheyne.com/clinic or read information in the bio below. And I have another great related video on this topic right here.